One key piece of advice that I'd like to share with you is to slow down. If you're a self-publisher with Amazon KDP, it's one of the critical things that you need to do. I see so many people that are rushing, trying to get more books up and published with Amazon KDP, thinking that that is one of the ways that they can actually make more money by publishing more books more frequently and trying to make one pretty much that sticks and gets sales and gets a higher ranking. Now, if you haven't been to this channel before, welcome. My name is Romney, and thank you very much for joining me on the channel. First time I've ever done my video with a hat on. It's a beautiful day here in Australia, so why not? I thought I might as well give it a go. So what I want to do in this video is to go through 5 key reasons why I think that you should slow down your Amazon KDP publishing. It's one of the key things that I realized probably a little bit too late into my publishing. I guess there's never a time that's never too late once you realized why you should be doing it. But in this video, I want to outline those 5 key reasons why you should slow down and why you need to focus more on your strategy of your book creation and writing so that you can get these elements right to make sure you have more of an opportunity of selling more books. So let's isolate those 5 key things right now, and I'll go into a little bit more depth as I go through each of them. I might just get rid of the hat, I think, and do this video without it. I feel a bit uncomfortable wearing it, so sorry about the hat hair. Let's get into it now. So number 1, or the first reason why you should slow down is to make sure you can focus or have complete focus on your launch. Now, the launch strategy that you implement is something that will help you for not just the short term, but the long term. Everything you do during the launch phase will have a longer term ripple effect. So I'm in the middle of creating some very highly valuable content that I'll be releasing about my launch strategy and a way that I launch my books that will help you to get long-term traction. By slowing down, I've been able to really focus on pre-launch strategies. Then once the book goes live, what I do, particularly for the first 18 to 30 days, and what I do to get noticed. Because the more books you can sell, the more the Amazon algorithm will like your book, which will give it more visibility and allow more customers to see it and then hopefully buy it. So that's the first reason why you should slow down. You really need to make sure you get your launch strategy right and make it effective. If you rush it and you just load your book up and don't give it any time for the launch to really take effect, then you will compromise the overall sales of your book for not just the first few months, but years to come. So that's number 1. And number 2 is that you're less likely to compromise your quality of your book. Because when you slow down, you generally pick up little things that maybe if you rushed, you launch your book and then have to fix it. And sometimes when you get negative reviews and you think, oh, how did I not pick that error up? It might be spelling errors. It might be grammatical changes you need to make. It might be formatting. There might be something that you've missed that you really should have picked up, but because you are rushing it, trying to get it uploaded and make it go live, you just missed it. So you are less likely to miss those key changes that you need to make before you launch if you do slow down. Even if it takes you an extra 3 or 4 days, maybe 1 week before you launch, it is so important to do that because those extra few days are not going to have any impact if you launch straight away. But if you take your time, if that makes sense, I might go back. If you launch too quickly, you could compromise the quality of your book. Therefore, if you take your time, you're more likely to pick up those errors, get them fixed before you launch, which will save you significant amount of time having to go back, redo manuscripts, re-upload them and wait for them to be approved. And during that time, customers buy your book, then see the errors before you've had a opportunity to fix them, provide negative reviews, and that can destroy your book. Hopefully that clarifies it. Number 3 is that you give yourself more opportunity to control and manage your marketing. Now, the marketing side of things is one that's just super important. I've just released a course on Udemy about Amazon advertising and how to be effective with Amazon to really make sure your book gets visibility in that first phase of your book launch. So if you're unfamiliar with Amazon ads, or you're spending too much, or your ACOS is too high, then that course could be perfect for you. So make sure you check out the links below about that course. But you need to slow down to find out effective ways that you can market your book. If you're putting too many books up or rushing your books, you're obviously not giving your book much love. And it needs to be given some love because you've spent time making it. Don't just put it up there expecting something to happen. Really slow down and make sure you can get some effective marketing strategies happening through social media, Amazon advertising. You might even be given the opportunity to be interviewed. Just make sure you slow down, because then that again will help you to market your book, get those important sales, and the algorithm likes that consistent sales building up and increasing as time goes on, not just dropping off a cliff. By slowing down, you're also giving your book more of an opportunity to get social proof. Now you can spend time to help generate some more reviews. You can offer your book. You can, in fact, provide a free copy of your book in return for an unbiased review, and that is actually okay by the Amazon terms of service. You can check that out if you need to, but yes, you can gift your book as long as you don't expect anything in return. You might have 30 people that look at your book, but you might not get any reviews, and that's fine. But if you do get a review, it must be unbiased, and you can't get friends and family to provide reviews. I'll be talking more about that as well in my new content that I'm creating right now. But you do need to slow down, because helping your book to get social proof does take time. And again, if you're rushing it, then you might just compromise the opportunity to get some really good reviews, particularly if you're having to make changes because you've missed something, like I said earlier on. Then you do not want those negative reviews appearing very, very early on, because it will just destroy momentum. So make sure you focus on getting that social proof and taking the time to do it properly. The 5th reason why you should slow down, it actually makes you focus more on niche research, competitor analysis, and the book you are writing or creating. By doing that, it gives you more power, more data, more information, more intelligence about what you should be doing, what others might be doing successfully, to give your book every opportunity to be the best book possible. So just slow it down. If you need to spend some more time on niche research, we'll do that, because if it is a competitive niche, it's going to cost you more with your marketing. It's going to cost more with Amazon ads. So slow down and try and get that element right. There's plenty of software out there that helps you with niche research, like Helium 10, like Publisher Rocket, like BookBolt. Just take your time to get that right. Record it all down. Go back over it. If it takes you an extra couple of weeks to get your book prepared, well, that's good, because it means that you're focusing more on creating the right book and not just creating 10 books and trying to get them up there quickly. So really take that time, get the background information to get your keywords right, your titles, your subtitles, your descriptions, your Amazon ads, your launch strategy, your niche research. All of those elements are important to get right, to have a book that sells consistently, not just in week 1, week 4, month 6, or even a month 18. You just need to get those elements right to begin with, to give your book a chance for maybe a bestseller tag, maybe a #1 new release tag, and those tags will really help you get momentum for your books. So slow down. So I really do hope that you enjoyed those tips. For me, I'm now creating and publishing books maybe every 3 months. Just finding that by slowing down, by creating books with larger gaps, it's allowing me to really focus fully on those individual books, and I'm finding they're doing so much better. And I believe that they'll be doing so much better for the long term. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this valuable, and I look forward to providing another video with you or for you very soon, and I'll catch you soon. I'll get my hat back on. See you later.